We are back with Chris and Chris from Newt Industries, and their game is called GarBinge. This is available on Google Play and the Amazon Game Store right now. Now, you designed the graphics and you designed the gameplay. What can you tell me about designing for a touch interface?
There's just a lot of things that people can do that you don't think of right off the bat when you're designing it. You think very linearly or like one input, two input, but there's 10, and people can touch anywhere in the screen in any combination of ways at the same time. So you just got to be ready for all the things that they can do to break your game.
Fantastic. So your game is essentially a sort of a matching game, right, where you have 3 different dumpsters, you've got garbage flying your way, and you have to put them in the right dumpster, all the while avoiding raccoons. How'd you come up with the idea? Who came up with the idea for this?
Pretty much autobiographical experience of taking garbage out at night where I live. So having to deal with raccoons and, that sort of, we have some large ones, so it just inspired the whole experience.
Now in the game, you have to distract the raccoon by giving it something that it would want to eat. Is this something that you regularly practice before putting it in the game?
We felt like running away was not a great game mechanic.
Yeah. You got to stand your ground and you get that raccoon the hell out of there.
It just runs away the second you turn the game on.
So let's talk a little bit about the graphics here. You're using sprite animation. What's the process like that for you? Why did you choose to go with the kind of somewhat retro look? I mean, it looks like a Neo Geo game, sort of,
Neo Geo is exactly what we were looking for.
Was that what you were going for?
So good, yeah.
I looked at that.
A Metal Slug-esque fidelity level, but yeah, it's a dying art in some ways, and it's a very clear way to get a low-res game to run fairly well. There were some considerations I didn't make that he found out for me.
Just performance related, so resolution, frame rate, how large the sprites can be, how large the assets can be to get a good download speed, and have it fit into the graphics cards of any number of these devices who have very different texture limits.
How long did it take you to test out all the different tablets and phones?
Months. Yeah, like I'd say at least half of the overall development process was just testing across all the devices and figuring out where our limits were in terms of what Android version we need for it to work.
Will this play on my Nokia N-Gage?
No comment.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. So how much is GarBinge currently?
We've got a $1.99 version in both app stores and also a free version that's ad supported, but minimal ads that you can try it out and see if you like it, and then go ahead and buy the $1.99 version.
Well, GarBinge, it is available right now on Android and Amazon stores. Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Were we all in the shot the whole time?
All in the shot, looking good. So good. Thanks, guys.
That was super fun.